to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start looking as
Ok, bonjour. Hop, attendez. Hop, hop. Bonjour, bonjour. Ok, c'est bien là. Alors. La scène. Chine, la cam. Ok, c'est ok. Hop. Voilà, comme ça. La musique, j'ai tweeté. Hop, ici c'est bon. Toi tu viens là. Et le jeu. Parfait.
So this is a
Okay.
day in the life of the traveler.
Bon, j'ai rien fait de spécial hors stream.
I'm learning more about you
Juste, je me suis connecté.
all the time.
Bon, ça, j'ai rien fait. J'attendais de le faire en stream. Ouais, je me suis connecté, j'ai fait les quotidiennes, quoi, puis c'est tout. Dépenser un peu les résines, pas toujours. Je commence d'avoir un peu marre. Parce que j'ai toujours pas ce que je veux pour Raiden et pour Sarah. Artefact. Donc là, je voudrais attaque pourcentage. Et là, dégâts critiques. Avec du taux critique. Et pour elle, ici... Ah bah si. Attends, quoi? Ah bah c'est bon, ma sœur est faite. Ah, j'ai mis taux critique. Bon, ça aurait pu être mieux, mais... C'est ok. Ah non, c'est pas là. Oh là là, ça comme stat. Je trouve ça bien. Bon, elle, faut que je lui mette plus de dégâts critiques, plus de taux critique. Puis voilà. Mais du coup, là, on va continuer la quête de Genshin. Pas de Genshin, du Festival des Lanternes. J'avais hésité à le faire hors stream. Parce que je savais pas quand est-ce que j'aurais pu restream et tout. Une semaine compliquée un peu. Alors déjà jeudi dernier.
Time to carry out the plan.
Ah, je peux pas m'y taper. Jeudi dernier, il y a eu une grosse coupure de courant. Ils ont enclenché plusieurs fois. Et ma télé a grillé. Du coup, bah, fallait en racheter une. Et du coup, maintenant, mon ordinateur, mon écran, bientôt ma télé aussi, sont sur un modulaire. Pour ne plus avoir ce problème.
Let's go find Gaming. Hope everything goes well.
J'ai 22 de ping en stream. C'est bien.
Hi, Gaming. Paimon sees you've certainly gotten an early start this morning. Playing games up. Who won this time? You the one buying dim sum again?
Hey, when you put it like that, it makes it sound like I'm always the one losing.
Ah, perfect, you're all here. There's an important commission.
All right, I've got the time. Where are the goods?
It's not just goods this time. I need you to escort a tea merchant and their wares from Chaoying Village to Liyue Harbor.
Sure. What's this merchant's address?
Here.
If the client's that important, then this must be a very crucial, very pressing
Of course, the sooner you complete it, the better. I would advise you to depart as soon as...
All right, don't work too hard now, Longjo. We'll set off then.
Ah, c'est un yaksha. J'avais pas fait gaffe. Ah, mais il était pas le dernier con. Ah ouais, je sais pas si je vous ai montré ça. J'ai build un peu ma Zhongli. Un peu. Enfin, pour qu'elle soit un peu plus utile en... dans les abysses. 132 de dégâts critiques, 40 d'auto critique, bon ça peut être mieux. Hein. Mais c'est un bon début. Et surtout de la recharge d'énergie. Je lui ai mis ce set là parce que j'avais plein. J'ai eu un peu ce truc là. C'était nul pour Aiden, alors je l'ai mis sur elle. Moi j'ai... Ah, j'ai encore un truc à hop. Je l'ai pas build pour que ce soit plus opti possible, j'ai juste build pour que ce soit utile. Que je puisse m'en servir.
We're almost there. I'll take a rain check on that.
I shall treasure this good fortune.
Ah oui, je passe à niveau 57 aussi. D'aventure.
Hello, you must be the tea merchant heading to Liyue Harbor. We're here to escort you.
Dad?
Oh, so you're Gaming's father. It's nice to just leave this delivery to him. Trust Paimon, he's got this in the bag. Everyone at the Secure Transport Agency says as much. Even the Ministry of Civil Affairs has...
Seems like you've made some sort of name for yourself.
The goods are all in order?
Yes, they're all here.
Then let's get going.
A very important client has asked. Paimon doesn't know how we would explain ourselves if you just didn't show up. But
I see. I suppose I will have to trouble you all to...
Merde. Ah, faut que je vous montre aussi ce que j'ai fait. Enfin, faudrait que je vous montre aussi ce que j'ai fait sur Star Rail. J'ai bien up ma Black Swan. En vrai.
we've been walking for so long. Is anyone tired? How about we stop and rest for a bit?
I'm fine.
Gaming, don't you usually have some delicious snacks on you? Come on, bring them out so we can share them.
I'm fine. Thank you.
But the winter melon...
This place looks nice and open. Why don't you all...
Huh? What about you? You're not...
I'm not tired. I'll keep watching.
Oh, but...
Just let him go.
Okay, we'll just share amongst ourselves then. Did you know, Uncle Ip, that the flavor of these cakes changes depending on...
Halt! Who goes there?
It appears that one's movements were overly conspicuous.
Enough of your musings. Focus. Focus on the matter at hand. Present your exquisite ornaments at once.
Indeed. Bring them forth readily and
Des
without
adeptes.
protest.
Ah! What do we do?
It seems as if these two are acting alone. It won't be difficult to subdue them, but they might have something else waiting in store for Dad. The best way to keep him... Leave this to me. I'll handle them. Traveler, Paimon, take my dad and the goods...
No, Gaming. It's too dangerous.
This is what I do.
A thorny foe indeed. Let us depart and seek a target softer in blow.
Don't think I'm gonna let you off so easily.
Away! Let us away!
Il y avait sur le nuage derrière, non?
Coming!
Don't worry, he's a great fighter.
Je skip trop tôt.
Seen him take down a dozen or so treasure hoarders.
But Coming, if he had just stayed by my side and learned the family trait.
We just have to trust him.
Elle était là.
Let's go on ahead. We'd best...
Ah, la revoilà.
All is going to plan.
Okay, we should be good to stop here.
Zhongli? Yes.
Zhongli? Oh no, what is he doing here?
Good sir, please listen to me. Reel in your line and leave this place as quickly as you can. There are bandits in the area.
Bandits? Acting in broad daylight? Oh. Ah, I see. It appears many people are catching a chill as of late. If your throat is bothering you, Paimon, perhaps some tea and...
Nope, no need. Paimon?
If there are indeed bandits in the area, then we should inform the Millelith at once. Oh? Well, if that such matters are best left to those with the necessary expertise, wouldn't you agree?
I suppose you're right. If ordinary people like us got involved, we would only cause more trouble.
Since we find ourselves otherwise unoccupied in this beautiful area, why don't we find a quiet place to relax while we...
That...
Il a repris son cerf-volant.
So, Uncle Ip does have a reason to be worried. After all, Gaming, the guard we mentioned, is his son.
Gaming. The name sounds somewhat familiar. Ah, yes. That is the name of the Wushu dancer who has been performing around Liyue.
Oh, have you seen him perform?
Indeed. I cannot help but admire his skill. He truly encapsulates the spirit of the Suani. Wushu dancing has become more well known in Liyue Harbor recently. However, although performers are seeing budding success, they have no doubt had to face many hurdles along the way. One's not so easily understood by spectators such as ourselves. If you ask me, what truly deserves admiration is perseverance in the face of adversity. That is a rare attribute indeed. I have heard many of my acquaintances praise Gaming for his kind, selfless, and courageous disposition. To have a child so accomplished and upright, you must be a very proud
Seems like Zhongli has decided to skip the formalities.
Well, he's a hard worker. Yes.
You should be sure to tell him you think that when he gets back.
Your son is young yet. It's normal for someone his age. It's understandable to find talking about such things in person difficult. If there's a particular sentiment you wish to convey, perhaps we...
No. It wouldn't be right. This thing between us has festered for many years now. I've been in the tea business for most of my life, and I always hoped my child would do the same. Otherwise, how would he support himself? Over the past few years, I heard how well he was doing for himself as a guard. How his work was taking him to farther and farther off places. I also heard that he never gave... When you're young, you can handle all that physically taxing work and manual labor. What young person isn't capable of making a living that way? My concern is what happens when you... Every time I get to thinking like that, I cannot help. I often regret introducing him to wuxia dancing as a kid. If I had known how things would turn out...
It is only natural for a parent to strive to send their child down the right path. No one would begrudge you that sentiment.
You seem quite young, Mr. Zhongli. Yet you speak with such wisdom. Perhaps I have misjudged your age.
Your words are too kind. Truth be told, one of my old friends has several grown daughters. Rather than fretting about their future, however, she prefers to let them find their...
Then she's more easygoing than I could ever be. I fear I lack... I meant to say earlier, there is no need to be so polite. Feel free to call me by my name, Iptak.
Sure.
So, do you also think I fret too much, Mr. Zhongli?
That's not exactly what I was hoping to convey. Only a fool would ask a parent not to worry about their child. But think of it this way. Raising a child is not unlike flying. As my friend once said, if your children are aiming for the stars, clipping their wings will only cause them to come crashing down. You need to let out the line for a kite to soar.
It seems I was too stuck in...
You need not reproach your heart for caring. You simply need to loosen your hold a little. Indeed, with such a big heart, why not allocate the time you usually spend worrying about Gaming to the pursuit of other things? Like going for a stroll, drinking tea, or taking in the scenery. You never know what surprises could be in store.
The blink of an eye, you say. Do things change?
Children grow up in quite the same way, do they not? Day after day, year after year, sometimes in the blink of an eye, but always when you least expect it.
Yes, you can say that again. 1 second, Gaming was a kid. The next thing I knew, he was ready to fly the nest.
Zhongli certainly has a way with words. Oh, Gaming is back! Hey, Gaming, we're over here!
Dad, Traveler, Paimon. Good, you're all here. Oh, and Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor?
A fated meeting indeed. We were just enjoying...
Is everything...
Well...
What does that mean?
Traveler, Paimon, come with me. I'll come right out and say it. Those two bandits, you sent them, didn't you?
So...
Can't look me in the eye, huh? Guess I'm right then.
Okay, but how did you know?
At first, their mannerisms seemed a bit stilted. But once I got close, it was obvious that they possessed great skills. I was right on their tail, and it should have taken only a few steps to catch up to them, yet somehow, I was never able to close that distance. People with that level of skill would have gone about things differently from the start, like sneaking up on us while we were distracted. Unless, of course, their real motive was to lure me away from the group all along.
Wow, you're pretty quick.
I just have a lot of experience. I've dealt with many a ruthless bandit in my time, but I've never seen ones like that. In the end, I told them they would make good guards if they ever wanted to get back on the straight and narrow, and that they could hang out with me in Liyue Harbor anytime.
You ever consider you might be a little too good at making friends?
I'm guessing you guys were trying to help resolve things between my dad and me? I appreciate it, but this conflict between us has been going on for a long time. Even if those two were real bandits, and I was able to subdue them and show them what I was capable of, it wouldn't change anything. You've seen the way he talks to me.
It's not like that at all! Your dad really cares about you. You should see the way he talks about Zhongli was talking things through with him and he nearly agreed to let it go. You don't believe us?
He won't let it go. He can say as much as he wants to other people, but he won't talk to me.
You told us you wanted to prove yourself to your dad. Why don't you tell him about all the hard work you...
Will that even do anything? I'm not sure talking is enough.
You won't know unless you try. Just like how you won't know if something is delicious unless you taste it. Listen to us. It's time to put these people skills to good use. You can make friends with anyone, so why not your dad?
I'll do my best.
You are very, despite my being in the tea industry for several decades, it seems.
You flatter me. It was nothing but a few humble musings.
How much tea have you drank since we've been gone?
Ipdak and I have found many a common interest. Our friendship, much like a cup of tea, seems to grow stronger the longer it has to steep.
Well said, Mr. Zhongli. Gaming, Mr. Zhongli is very knowledgeable. You should take the opportunity to learn from people like him when you're...
Huh? Oh, of course.
I have very much enjoyed our conversation, Ipdak. But
Oh, I hope I didn't keep you. My apologies for taking up so much of your time, Mr. Zhongli. No need to stay on my account.
It would be an honor.
We'll see you off, Zhongli. You two have a nice chat, alright? Thanks for helping us talk things through with Uncle Ip. Good thing you were able to pick up on what we...
I have been around the both of you for some time now. You could say I have a certain... As for my role in the conversation, think nothing of it. I hardly did anything noteworthy.
You never... Why did you have us walk all this way? Paimon thought we just had to go far enough...
A friend approaches.
Hello.
So, you're here too?
I've been here the whole time? A ghostly kite. Could that elusive Director Who be coming to Wangshu Inn once again? What is she doing here? I suppose it matters not. Given her relationship with Rex, well, Zhongli, I might as well go pay my respects. It's you! I thought you were Director Who.
Ah, your arrival is most fortuitous. Do you want to... The addition of the power source makes the takeoff more stable.
He seems quite immersed in the study of this device.
I fear it's almost too stable. It completely negates the pleasure of seeing one's kite sway with the wind. In truth, I'm here because Director Who dispatched me to purchase some items in preparation for Lantern Rite.
I see.
Much like she does every year. Much like she'll do next year, I would imagine. Am I wrong? Or has she once again sent you out to buy... what is it?
While we're on the subject, I do wonder why she is so obsessed with using sesame oil in the preparation of mixed vegetable dishes for lantern rites. A
I've only met Director Who a few times. I'm hardly the best person to ask.
Ah, and is that not a sign that you should visit Wangsheng Funeral Parlor more often? It wouldn't hurt to grace the parlor with your presence now and again, when you are otherwise unoccupied. This one here is a traditional kite, one without any equipped mechanical device. Director Who tasked me with studying the differences between... Many hands make light work. Perhaps you could test out the other kite for me?
All right. I have made my comparison. If speed is what you're after, the mechanical kite is the better choice.
Wonderful. I shall pass that information. I'll leave these 2 kites with you. Perhaps you can find a few friends with which to partake in the activity.
Oh, wait. Who in...
Well, I would imagine someone of your talent and wisdom is more than capable of finding out.
So, you were testing out the kites for Hu Tao and even roped Xiao into doing it for you? Paimon didn't ask earlier because the situation was awkward.
I would hardly say I roped Xiao into anything. I simply sought the help of a friend. Besides, we did the testing together.
Seems like our pool of competitors is growing. Do you like kite flying, Xiao?
I suppose I neither like nor dislike it. Although, watching a kite gradually ascend into the sky
Je les aime pas,
does
mais je les
bring me a
déteste pas.
certain peace of mind. Perhaps they're a bit like shell lanterns in that way.
Kite flying is also a pleasant form of
Have you ever thought about making a kite, Xiao? Cloud Retainer taught us how. We can teach you if you want.
There's no need. Menogius was the only yaksha among us who had an interest in matters of ornamentation and design. When Lantern Rite is over, come find me near Pervasi's temple if you have the time.
It's getting late. I should go inform Director Who of our findings.
How's she been, by the way? Be sure to say hi to her for us.
The last time I spoke to her, she mentioned that she would be visiting Chaoying Village in a few days. If you have the time, perhaps you could also make the trip. If you happen to...
We'll keep that in mind. Take care, Zhongli.
See you next time.
Coming.
You can go first.
I don't have anything.
Then I'll go. I still don't want to leave Liyue Harbor.
Oh, I can't say I support that decision, but... Hey, let me finish.
Sit, Shenhe, sit. You must be tired from your journey.
No need, I'm not tired.
They're gone, Master. Perfect. The time is nigh for us to make an appearance. Do you remember the plan when recounted to you?
Yes, Master. We aim to give them a demonstration of familial love. So I'll have whatever you are having.
All right.
What are Auntie Xianyun and Shenhe doing here? Just how many people are involved in this scheme?
Perfect. I just so happen to have bought some Sunglow tea recently. It's quite the delight, or it would be if one has not been forced to drink it every day in the hopes of whittling down one's Oh, forget it. Such thoughts detract from the present need to keep up the... Has work been busy during the holiday season? Do you need my help?
Drunk guests can sometimes cause trouble, but I deal with them as you taught me, by pinning their heads against the table.
Are Auntie Xianyun and Shenhe serious right now?
Oh dear. While one was busy orchestrating this act, and seems to have forgotten about Shenhe. What I meant to ask was, have you made any new friends? We live so far from each.
You already know of my past circumstances. Recently, I've been conversing with Guoba in the kitchen at night. Guoba can't talk, but his companionship is a comfort.
The poor child. Her one friend. I guess maybe Gaming is not doing so.
Let's move on, shall we? Do you have any plans for today?
That sounds about right. Take her to do something fun, and perhaps she'll loosen up a bit.
Like we used to do when we would carry stones up and down the mountain from dawn until dusk, picking herbs to eat for dinner along the way? If that is what you ask of me, then that is what I shall do.
Dad, here, have some tea. Or no, wait, let's not have any just yet.
Yeah. I simply... Coming. I'd like to finish what I was trying to say before. I don't support your decision to stay in Liyue Harbor, because living there is too hard on you. If you come home, there will be people to help you. I'm not saying we have to live under the same roof. I know our personalities are too similar to avoid butting heads. But you'll have your entire family around you. Your aunts, uncles, they'll all do whatever they can to help. You could get a less taxing job, and we could grab dim sum together from time to time.
Huh. I didn't know dim sum was such an important affair, Master.
Shh. Just think about it, okay? You don't have to decide now.
Dad really has changed a lot. But I... Thank you, Dad.
It's been long enough, don't you think? Oh, Paimon sure hopes... Oh, they're drinking tea in silence. That's not a good sign. Hey, you two! Paimon's sorry we were gone for so long. We got...
Perfect timing, actually. We seem to be...
Yep, let's go.
Gaming has grown.
Master, did I say something? I tried to go along with your questions, but when I saw how you and that man reacted, I started to wonder.
Not at all. Certain unforeseen variables may have presented themselves along the way, but
Then I helped?
Naturally, your purity of spirit is one of your greatest strengths, Shenhe. You need not change who you...
Okay. Apparemment, je vois des leaks passer pour Shiori. Parce que j'avais dit que j'aimerais bien la voir. Apparemment, en ce moment, c'est en train de se prendre des sales nerfs. Bon, la dernière personne qui s'est pris des... Le dernier personnage qui s'est pris des sales nerfs comme ça, c'était Tia. Elle a fini sur la bannière standard. Donc si elle finit sur la bannière standard, je la poulerai pas. Enfin, après, je vais voir le perso, quoi il ressemble et tout. Mais elle avait vraiment l'air stylée.
There's a pleasant breeze and glorious sunshine. So, where shall we go for a walk?
Après, il faudrait que je conserve aussi les primos pour Shenhe. Que je voudrais. Ça, c'est Charlotte.
You must be Mr. Ip! Thank you for coming all this way. My name is Charlotte, and I'm a reporter from Fontaine. You can find me writing for the Steambird. I invited you here not just to purchase your fine tea, but also with the hope that you might be willing to sit down for a short interview. What do you say?
An interview? To advertise my...
I suppose you could think of it that way. We Fontainians are big tea drinkers too.
The Fontaine Market. Then I'll need some time to adequately prepare. Perhaps we could sit down and discuss the questions you intend to ask in advance.
Of course, of course! Please follow me.
Is this person also involved in your plan? And here I thought I had lots of connections. I suppose I've been humbled. You sure know all—
Over here! Yoo-hoo! Over here!
Huh? What? Auntie Shenhe?
She probably wants to talk about the next phase of the plan. Let's go while your dad is still distracted.
I take it that all is going well?
Don't worry, Shenhe. Everything is going according.
I knew it. I knew that was all an act earlier. Auntie Shenhe is really something. She was so determined to help me. She didn't even care about making herself and Shenhe appear foolish in front of my family. She truly knows how to look out for others. I still have a lot to learn.
As for the next step...
Oh no!
What's wrong, Gummy?
Don't tell me you're the ones footing the bill for all that tea. I can't let you do that.
Fret not. Reimbursement.
Exactly! Think of it more as an investment, as Ningguang would say. We pulled together the Mora so that Charlotte could place the order. She's gonna bring it back to the Steambird as a gift, as well as the St. Fontanians will probably fall in love with your dad's tea as soon as they lay their eyes on Charlotte's article. And once all the money from the new orders begin to roll in, getting our Mora back will be a
Oh, okay. Business-related matters always seem to go over my head, but I refuse to let you all lose more on my behalf. I'll pay you back right now.
We can talk about such matters at a later date. There are more important matters for you.
Yes. I've been thinking about it the whole way here. I have an idea, but I'd hate to cause even more trouble for all of you.
That is for...
Yeah, we're all friends here. Plus, we wouldn't be here if we didn't want to help, right?
Okay.
Ouais, mais du coup, nous on n'a pas le droit d'écouter. Super.
Got it. Just leave it to us. Let's split up and make it happen. We need to do those things we talked about, but we also still have the kite flight. Since Xiao already tested out those kites for us, why don't we also go buy one of those mechanical thingamabobs or whatever they're called?
Moi, j'ai pas envie de mettre un truc comme ça sous mon cerf-volant.
Do your teas pair well with milk? What about sugar?
Can we skip that question?
Of course! You would much prefer that the teas be made plain, I suppose. Perhaps you could provide some descriptions of their flavor profile.
Ah.
Noted. Now then, let's discuss tea box design. Recently, I've learned a lot about traditional Liyue motifs and their deeper meaning.
Now that's an interesting idea.
Hello again!
Welcome back! I see you returned from your trip. I really do have to thanks to you. My daughter was able to build a kite with her grandmother that very same day. She even wrote a long letter telling me how much she loved it.
Oh, you should really be thanking Gaming, not us.
I'll be sure. And are you here to buy a kite? Please, take your pick.
Oh, we already have a kite. We wanted to buy one of those,
Yes. Here you go. Please, take it, free of charge. The directions are in the...
it doesn't feel right for us to just take it.
Well, nor would it feel right for me to take your Mora. Good luck in the kite.
All right, then. It's done. Let's get down to business.
Il y a des lanternes qui ont été lâchées.
Finished everything we needed to do. Let's find a good place and put Chi-Chi, we're almost there.
Okay.
Come here, allow me.
The lantern rite is as festive as ever.
Huh? Oh, what's going on?
Did something happen? What should we do? Oh, should we get the Millilith?
What's that?
C'était stylé de fou.
Have I taken that many pictures already? I need to load more film.
Wait, the wind.
Oh my gosh!
Oh tiens.
Do you see that kite way out in front? It's so beautiful!
Happy Lantern Rite. Happy Lantern Rite.
Gumming's performance was so cool, Paimon almost wanted to join in. You saw that, right, Traveler? Let's go find him. Oh, he's over there, talking to his dad.
On n'a même pas vu notre cerf-volant en l'air.
I think I'll head off now.
Thank you, little girl.
No need. Master is waiting for me right up.
Son, I suppose I'll go first.
Okay.
Your performance I've seen many wuxia dances in my time, but I've gotta admit, what you pulled up...
Wow. I never thought I'd live to hear you say that.
You're serious about doing this professionally?
Absolutely. I know it'll be difficult, but...
Then it doesn't matter. What I mean to say is, of course it'll be difficult. But if that's your decision, if that's your dream, then it doesn't matter how difficult it is. Really, when I was young, I also... Actually, how about we save that story? All I really want to say is, I've chased much like this kite. You also deserve to soar to new heights.
Dad.
Son.
Son?
I bet you're wondering what's gotten into me saying all this.
Well,
Anyway, I know I've never found the chance to meet Gaming. Alright, that's everything I've got.
Seeing the two of them talk things through like this really gives Paimon a sense of accomplishment.
Now go. Over there. Your friends are still waiting.
Huh? But you came all this way.
I'll be staying in Liyue Harbor for a bit longer. When you have time, we can grab dim sum together.
Dad, honest.
Go.
Okay, then I'm off.
That's quite the smile you've got there, Gaming. It's nothing to be embarrassed about.
I'd like to find and thank Auntie Shenhe, as well as everyone else who's helped me out. If everyone has time, maybe we could all get together, go fly a kite.
Donc l'acte 3 est terminé. Mais il y a un acte 4. D'habitude l'acte 4 ça sonne la fin. Mais aussi la cinématique. What the fuck, qui est impressionnante. Là c'était à l'acte 3. Un peu bizarre. Il y a l'île de Narukami ici.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot! Didn't Zhongli say Hu Tao is also planning on spending some time in Qiaoying village? We didn't...
Tchoum. D'accord, arrivé par surprise.
The mountain air is so refreshing! It makes me Paimon feel like she could be floating around cream! Gummy! Huh? Did you hear that? Sunshine! Blue sky! Right? So Paimon was... that voice sound... Well, we've got the time! Why don't we go check...
Qui c'est qui hurle comme ça? Clorinde et Navia?
Ah, well, if it isn't my dear partners. See, I told you that something good was going to happen during our travels today. I have to say, sometimes the steamboat...
It's just your lucky day.
Are you guys also here to catch the festivities? Oh, and that reminds me. Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite to you too! Wait, if you're here for Lantern heard. That was you, right, Navia?
Oh, impressive. You could tell it was me from that far away.
That or your voice is just really loud.
Well, of course it is. After all, I'm a boss.
Indeed. I suppose it's a...
Sure is! Having a loud voice is a handy tool when it comes to communication. Wait. That wasn't even Paimon's point. Paimon just wants to know why you two were shouting from... There was something about almonds, maybe? And...
No, it's not a code. The words are meaningless.
Perhaps. But the act of shouting was very meaningful indeed. That's just what mountain climbers do, right? After all the hard work it takes to make it to the top, as you stand on the summit looking out at the vast scenery... Exactly. You get me, partner. I was afraid that it would cause a disturbance, so I asked the locals around here, and they said it was fine. Apparently most hikers like to shout when they get to the top, so you see, it's not just me. I guess everyone shouts for...
Speak for yourself.
When you're stressed, don't you ever just get the urge to do something?
Not really. If I ever get stressed, I just go hunting.
Oh, that's a pretty good way to release...
What I choose to hunt depends on my mood.
Huh?
Anyway, why don't you
As long as Paimon has clothes on her back and food in her belly, Paimon doesn't think there's any stress that needs relieving.
Oh, I bet you guys are just no need to be shy. Even Furina was shouting from the top of this mountain.
Huh? Did Paimon hear that right?
Believe in your ears. It is indeed as you heard. Actually, the reason we climbed this mountain in the first place was also because we heard the sound of shouting.
Yes, we could just about make out someone yelling things like, "Help me!" and what do you know? Miss Furina was standing right there, all red in the face. She practically sprinted back down the mountain the minute she saw us.
Ah, that reminds me. I believe what she actually said was, So
you could actually hear what she was saying? Why didn't you say so earlier? I thought someone was really in trouble.
I figured we would come check out the situation either way. Why not let her keep some privacy?
Oh, seems like you caught Furina in the middle of some stress relief that she probably would have never thought. No, she definitely would have never thought she would run into anyone she knew.
I think so. We ran into Neuvillette on the way here as well, but he was already on his way back, so they probably weren't together.
What? Neuvillette was here too? What was he doing here?
I think it just might have been, actually. But apparently he only stayed for half...
Neuvillette is not the type to take much time off. Taking even a half day for himself is all...
Didn't Charlotte publish an article on the Liyue tea industry recently? Maybe he was inspired to come buy some tea after reading that...
My situation is completely different. I'm here because I was asked to accompany you. The tea purchase is simply an added bonus of this location.
You Fontainians and your tea drink.
Oh, it's not for me. I lost a bet with Ridesley, and now I have to buy him something. It was just a spur of the moment, sort of. Ridesley gets really invested in that sort of thing. But he couldn't care less about what you could give him mint plants that you plucked from the side of the road, and he wouldn't even mind.
If only he was that easygoing when it came to talking business. In any case, I'm pretty sure the tea you bought is this region's specialty. What is it called again? Neuvillette even mentioned it earlier. Yes, that's the one.
You didn't really buy $10?
Please, do I look like someone who would...
That reminds me. You guys said you only came up here because...
Oh, that's right, who tell? A few days ago, we heard that a friend was going to be in Chaoying Village.
Oh dear, we've been chatting for quite some time.
We should probably head out and look for Hu Tao.
No need to stay on our account. We just got up here, so we're gonna stay around for a little...
Go and meet your friend.
Sounds good. We're gonna head down the...
En vrai, stylé qu'il y a les persos de Fontaine. Après, en soi, ici, Fontaine, c'est vraiment... Enfin... Là, c'est Fontaine. La ville de Fontaine. Puis là c'est le village quoi. Le port Yilong. Puis le village des fermiers de thé là. Je sais pas comment ça s'appelle. Des théiers. Furina ou Tao et Zhongli.
Chaoying Village is known for its tea, but you know what else they have with tea? Didn't Gaming say something about dim sum being eaten in the morning? Oh, well that's fine too. Paimon doesn't care what. Now let's see what kind of yummy things we can find around here. Paimon's not seeing things, is she? Is that Furina standing between Zhongli and... Wonder what they're talking about. Zhongli knows a lot of stuff. Maybe he's telling Furina about Chuck. Oh, or maybe Hu Tao is trying to rope Furina and... Hey, this isn't the Fortress of... But Paimon could be convinced for the right price. Let's say loser buys the winner 3 huge bulls. Since Zhongli is there, Paimon bets things are... It's decided then. Paimon votes for tour guide Zhongli. All right, no time to waste. Oh, great. Now Paimon shouting.
Oh, well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
That we were able to meet you both without prior arrangement must mean that this is quite the serendipitous meeting indeed.
Huh? Oh, so both of you are acquainted with the Traveler and Paimon then? I'm pretty sure you didn't learn that one from me. I must admit, I am a bit surprised to see you here. But seeing as you're a hero who's been all over to that, it makes sense that you would be. Since we have found ourselves in each other's company within this fertile land, allow me to take this opportunity to wish you a happy lantern rite.
It appears you have been to Fontaine then. Given your proclivity to spread good deeds wherever you go, it's no surprise that you would make the acquaintance of a celebrity as illustrious himself.
That's quite high praise. What I mean to say is, you flatter me, Mr. Zhongli. Although I've built up a certain following within Fontaine, it is no reflection of strength or wisdom. I stand before you right now as nothing more than an ordinary traveler in search of beautiful scenery. There is definitely more to Mr. Zhongli than meets the eye. I could tell as much from our given his breadth of knowledge on both academic and worldly matters. There's no way he hasn't heard about what happened. Is he just feigning ignorance for my benefit? No. You're no common tourist. I simply... Does that mean... You may not have heard, friends, but... Miss Furina is now one of my esteemed
Okay, you win. Guess Paimon will have to break into the hidden stash at the bottom of her shoe.
What's this about? Don't tell me. You two were placing bets on us?
We just saw you guys standing on the side of the road and...
Oh, I see. That means you, my friend, must have guessed that I was trying to... That I do, my friend. What was Paimon's guess then?
Paimon thought Zhongli was showing the newbie around.
By newbie, you...
If that's the case, then Paimon's guess was also correct.
Oh, that's right. Mr. Zhongli was telling me about some great sightseeing.
You see? Paimon was... Since both of our guesses were right, there can't be a winner or... Hey, don't be upset. How about this? You buy Paimon a bull and Paimon more. As for...
Since I was the subject of the bet, perhaps it should go to me? You know, as a congratulations for the huge deal I just struck. I was just joking. Anyway, I should be the one treating you. The funeral parlor is about to...
Oh, Paimon almost forgot to ask about the most important question. Did
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you know.
Oh, well...
Really? Paimon is so sorry for your loss. Although Paimon may have not known the person, please accept Paimon's
Whoa, it's not like that, Paimon.
Huh? But Paimon just thought, since you hired the services of...
Really, Paimon? It's not like you don't know me. Do I look like I know anyone who would ask me to coordinate their funeral? Miss Hu Tao is simply helping prepare some props for my film. Not too long ago, I read a collection of horror stories from Liyue. The content was spectacular. In fact, I still feel the need to sleep with the light on even now. Anyway, that's not the point. Now that Fontaine's biggest star has returned to the stage, I figured it's about time the industry enjoyed a breath of fresh air. Hey, that's pretty good. I'll have to...
Oh, Paimon sees. So, did you come to Liyue just to enlist the service?
Well, not exactly. My original plan was to just relax and enjoy the sights. But then I ran into Miss Hu Tao.
It was a fated meeting indeed.
Zhongli sure loves his lofty turns of phrase. But if you ask me, it's all thanks to that man who stopped to ask for directions.
Oh, it's someone you know. Wanna take a guess? What? How did you guess that on your first try?
Very impressive, my friend. You're...
Huh. Paimon never thought Neuvillette would be the type to get...
I'm sure he didn't get lost. Even I was able to find my way to this place. He was already getting ready to leave by the time I arrived. He just wanted to ask someone about the quickest way to get back to...
Yup, that's exactly what he asked. This area is full of mountains and rivers. It's normal to not know the fastest route.
So, were you the one that pointed him in the right direction, Hu Tao?
Of course. I'm also a guide of sorts, you know. So naturally But, speaking of your...
What about him?
He doesn't get out much, does he? No wonder. He was stiff as a board and way too polite. I would have never guessed he was here on vacation if you hadn't told me.
All in all, he was only here for half a day. I'm pretty sure he's the only one who would consider that to be a vacation.
Oh? This gentleman you speak of must keep a...
I'm sure he does. You didn't see him, but he was dressed like he was about to attend some important meeting. It wasn't anything like what someone would wear on vacation.
Is that so?
Wait, you didn't see him, Zhongli?
Unfortunately, no. At the time, it appeared as if Director Hu and Miss Furina were having quite the productive conversation. I know matters of business can take much discussion, so I decided to...
What a shame. That gentleman seemed like a sophisticated sort of guy.
Is that so?
Je crois qu'il le connaît.
To borrow Miss Furina's turn of phrase, perhaps...
Well, with the traveler around, I'm sure you'll have a chance to get to know each other at some point.
That's right. He's got more friends than he knows what to do with.
Well, that's certainly true. Oh, that reminds me. If you get the chance, you should try and talk to Neuvillette. Just tell him the Palais Mermonia isn't going to fall apart if he disappears for a few days. He shouldn't keep himself cooped up all the time. Even clams open their shells to let in fresh water every once in a while, right? If he's really that much of a stickler for protocol, he can fill out a leave of absence request. He'd have to approve it himself since he handles that sort of thing now, but you know what I mean.
Seems like this gentleman is also in charge of something pretty important. So sounds like a pretty... In my experience, a leader needs to be able to roll with the punches. That also includes... It seems like your friend still has a lot of growing to do.
If I remember correctly, he's already several... you're quite right, Miss Huta.
Oh? Traveler, Miss Furina. Those two individuals over there appear to recognize...
Oh, it's Navia and Clorinde. Hey, over here!
We saw you all chatting over here, and we're wondering if we could join in.
Please, excuse the interruption.
Oh, simple. No apologies necessary. Any friend of the travel... Ah, straight to the point. It's getting late. If we want to catch a boat back before dark, we should probably get going.
Indeed. Then, Miss Furina.
Oh,
when are you planning to head back? Do you need us to escort you?
Oh, I mean, you're not my subordinate.
I didn't mean it that way. It's normal for friends to travel home together if they run into each other.
There are a lot of mountainous roads in this area. I imagine they'll be...
Exactly! Just like in those ghost stories. 8 paths converge in a wood. Beside them an old house is stood. But if you take a closer look, there may be something you mistook. A candle flickers.
My dear demoiselles, ladies, no, I mean friends, please take me.
Of course.
Gotta say, Furina, you are really quite... By the way, did I hear you mention that Clorinde used to work under? Then you must have also been a leader at some...
Well, that's, besides, being a leader is hard. I prefer how things are now. I can come and go as
I see. Well, you've certainly picked an apt place to relax. Xiaoying Village is an exemplary...
Only the best. And I've learned a lot, too. Thank you so much, Miss Hutao.
It's fine. You thanked us more than enough. The next time you're in this neck of the woods, I'll treat you to some dim sum.
Is that some kind of Liyue term for
They are a part of it. It's basically a table full of as much tea, sweets, and good...
Oh, so it's basically a tea party.
Make sure to order the winter melon cake and the lotus flower crisp. They're so sweet and delicious. Paimon knows you'll love them.
Ooh, okay.
Wait, but didn't you guys say you were here on vacation? How come you're all going home empty-handed?
Of course I am. I bought tons of a kite, a parasol, a little tin frog that jumps. Oh, Clorinde is the one who didn't buy anything for herself.
So all you're bringing back with you is that tea?
And some tea-flavored hard candies.
Clorinde isn't much of a shopaholic.
Well, one of us has to practice restraint.
Hey, I'm hardly reckless with my Mora. I'll have you know, all the purchases I made to...
Me? Oh, well, I bought some tea, of course. I just had to try all the varieties recommended in the Steambird. Other than that, just some they should all be things I can use. I think.
Now, Paimonzi, if you bought that much stuff, where did it all go? Into one of Linny's magic...
Oh, actually...
Monsieur Neuvillette took them with him.
Oh, so that's what happened. Wait, what? Why did he take them? He's not hoarding treasures.
That's cool. Monsieur Neuvillette just saw the amount of bags we had and offered to take... I felt a bit bad at first, but, I really did.
He even offered to deliver my gifts to the Fortress of Maripede for me, once he's done with the day's work. Neuvillette is a man of his word. If he says...
See? Even Clorinde was happy to take him up on his offer. If even his trusty subordinate agreed, then who was I to refuse?
Wow, he seems like a real gentleman.
He's not as uptight. If only the funeral parlor had an employee as thoughtful, proactive, and responsible as him. Right, Zhongli?
Indeed.
Quel pétasse.
Neuvillette offered to deliver her gifts to Risley. So if we go to the entrance of the fortress in Mer...
Oh, on va à Fontaine. Bah c'est parti. Ce qui est bien maintenant, s'il y a une micro-coupure, c'est que mon PC ne s'éteindra plus. Ça c'est cool. Bon, en revanche, si jamais une micro-coupure en stream, le stream sera cut. Parce que la box internet est sur... Et pas sur onduleur. Oui, il faut que je passe tout ça. Je mets à chaque fois qu'on va le voir, il est toujours là-bas.
Oh, it's you. It has been some time since few people frequent this location. Since I was able to conclude my work early for the day, I thought I might take a walk in a...
You call this early? Do you always work this late in the...
Strictly speaking, that depends on the agenda. I am hardly bereft of time, however, so working late is of little consequence to me.
Really? If you have so much time on your hands, then why did you only go to Chaoying Village?
First, I should clarify that I was referring to my lifespan, rather than the time at my disposal on any... Second, I was unaware you possessed knowledge of my trip to Chaoying Village. I see. Thank you for informing me. Yes, they have been safely delivered.
I have to hand it to Clorinde. Just a simple gift delivery, and she has the great and mighty Udex.
I was just passing through. It was merely an act of convenience.
All right. Then I hereby confirm receipt of the goods on behalf of...
A verbal receipt of confirmation? Is such a formality really necessary for a small matter such...
Guess not. This quantity of tea, though, seems a little excessive for a gift, don't you think? Before you know it, they'll start accusing me of taking bribes.
About that. Much of that is my own excess, I'm afraid.
Oh? What?
It was buy 10 boxes, get half off.
That explains it then. Well, go ahead and leave them to me. I'll get through this stash as
Très bien.
fast as I can.
You have my thanks. Oh, there's something else I'd like to give to you.
This is a stone slate, engraved with a symbol.
Well, that is an apt description. It is, in actuality, a legal codex.
A legal codex, huh?
Before the advent of modern writing utensils, information was recorded on stone slabs such as this.
Okay.
Since ancient times, the scales of justice have symbolized the fairness and impartiality of judiciousness. As a tribute to that sentiment, this slate was designed after a traditional legal codex. During my travels recently, I chanced upon a roadside stall offering tourists the opportunity to try their hand at the ceramic arts. So I decided to have a go. We joked with Clorinde some time ago about gifting you a legal codex. So, here you go.
So that's what the...
I did not expect you to remember it as well. In any case, I hope this can be considered as a reasonable attempt to...
It is a very good attempt. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Even your sense of humor centers around the law. That's an impressive level of... A gift of this significance deserves to be put on display, and I know just the place. Front and center in the fortress's showroom.
Ah, surely there's no need for such a...
Just kidding. I don't have anything like a showroom, but we do have a storage room. We can put it next to all the mechanical parts Zhongli has collected.
That sounds good to me.
So that's what you were doing in Chaoying Village.
Indeed. Of course, while I was there, I also took the opportunity to taste the local... The aftertaste is much purer than what I have delivered to me in Fontaine. It stands to reason that the long-distance transport has a tendency to imbue... If you want to experience the true flavor, you simply have to go to the source. Perhaps I should organize some time off to do the same elsewhere. Then we are of the same mind. It appears you must be justified.
If you say so, but you know you don't have to just... After all, you're hardly bereft of time. You can do whatever you like.
You're quite right. I suppose I suffer not from a lack of opportunity, but rather... However, after reading a few articles about Liyue's holiday traditions, seeing as I was free of responsibilities for the morning, I decided to depart at once. Refreshing. My spontaneous outing seemed to inspire quite a few other spontaneous to take, for example, my foray into ceramics. At first, soil from the ground is granular and unforgiving, but in the past I never thought about how quotidian vessels were crafted. But now, I have participated in that. This is also something I made today.
Oh, quelle magnifique louche.
That's a ladle? I meant that it was supposed to be some long...
That was indeed one of my inspirations. Really? You like it? To tell you the truth, given your unexpected arrival, I find myself quite unequipped to give you the welcome around such an important holiday such as this. Human custom would... But I'm afraid this is all I can offer. If you'll have it, that is. That is precisely why it would do me such a great honor if you accepted. You are most welcome. Happy Lantern Rite. Approve a leave of that sounds like it could easily lead to a vicious cycle of self-indulgence. Something which couldn't be, but... I suppose my proclivity to refrain from personal outings does in part originate from a sense. But now I see that the human world is indeed full of...
Super, on est une louche. Quoi? C'est fini. Ça se termine comme ça. Ça finit un peu en autre boudin. Parce que moi il y a un truc que je voulais aller voir. Je crois que c'est là. Xiao nous a demandé d'aller le voir après le festival des lanternes. On a accepté et on n'y est même pas allé. C'est pas là. Fuck. For fuck's sake. C'est là.
Traveler. Being in the city isn't the only way for me to appreciate the lights and beauty of Lantern Rite. Look, Liyue Harbor lies just beyond this mountain. As long as I stand at this vantage point, I may freely behold the sights of all the kites slowly ascend. For me, that is enough. I invited you here because there is something I would like to do. I want to release a shell lantern, and I'd like you to be there for it. Yes. I apologize for its crude appearance. You are very kind, as usual. All right. It's time. Traveler, thank you.
On va le laisser envoler. Bon. Ah, c'est fini. Ça se termine avec une louche.
I don't get it.
Is something wrong, Shenhe? Tell me.
The color black doesn't get dirty easily, so I thought this outfit would be acceptable to wear to work. But Zhongli told me it was inappropriate?
She probably just meant the outfit isn't suitable for that particular environment and occasion. But for a festival gathering with friends, a nighttime stroll, or an important banquet, your outfit is more than appropriate, Shenhe.
So you're saying it's only something I should wear in front of important people?
I suppose that's another way to...
Je pense pas que ce soit la couleur des vêtements vraiment qui dérange.
Ad Astra at... Thank you for complete... Ad Astra...
Ad Astra, Ad Astra. Il y a Kitching.
One may have won the kite flying competition, Yuheng, but this prize should truly be reserved for another.
You need not be so humble, honored Adeptus. Among all the kites, yours was quite literally a cut above the rest. Please accept this prize. Besides, I'm quite certain we owe a fair share of the success.
If you insist, then one can hardly continue to refuse.
Of course.
One would be much obliged if you could distribute this case of Sunglow tea among the Millilith on duty. The security of the festivities rests entirely on their shoulders, after all.
Cloud Retainer is so thoughtful and attentive to others' needs. Understood. I'll get on that right...
A fortuitous result indeed.
Voilà, comme ça j'aurais pu... le...
Take it easy.
Et du coup, est-ce qu'il y a encore des gens qui se promènent? Moi j'aime bien quand il y a les persos jouables sur la map. Mais du coup on n'a pas vu Zhongli, on n'a pas vu Xinxiu, on n'a pas vu Ningguang, on n'a pas vu Yilan. On n'a pas vu Bédou. On n'a pas vu Chongyun. Il y a plein de persos qu'on n'a pas vu. Même s'ils apportent rien d'important, ils auraient pu juste les mettre.
So you're still a big
Huh? Oh, I guess.
Of course. She was talking about you. Remember back when you were a kid? And you would sit on my shoulders to watch the Wushu dance. Ah. On our way, we would only buy 2 at a time. There was also that one time you used your pocket money.
Yeah.
That was the best winter melon cake I ever had.
Let's go back sometime.
Are you?
Absolutely.
Ok, Charlotte est là toute seule.
Oh, Lantern Right was simply amazing. I'm not sure I'll be able to sleep tonight. Oh, that? It was invented by a guy from Fontaine. His name is... He's always tinkering away at some mechanism or another. He's even... I believe I have a direct quote. The device is powered entirely by Basically, it's a mix combining this invention with a kite. What a great idea. Oh, my conversation with Mr. It's a piece that contains all the pertinent... Oh, that reminds me. I should thank everyone who made this possible for me. It was all thanks to your connections and creativity. I would have never thought I'd be able to bring This was my first time experiencing a foreign... The festive atmosphere, Oh, I almost forgot. Kuching even gave me a kite with a poem on it that she wrote. It goes, "Dreams are like paper kites." I want to include this poem in my special feature. Yep, and...
Bon, les 2 adeptes ne sont plus là. Tiens. Il me reste les primos à aller chercher. Mince. Ah oui, c'est là. Ouais, il me reste des primos à aller chercher. Alors comment ça marche déjà? Ils sont trop courts pour aller chercher les clés. Comment je fais? Un, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Comment je vais le chercher? Oh, je ne sais plus comment on fait. Ah! Ah! Suffisait de lire. Un, 2, 3, 4. Je peux pas le pousser. Alors voici, je fais ça. Oh, comment je peux déplacer Goobo? Ok, c'était peut-être un truc comme ça que j'ai pas fait gaffe. Alors. On va pousser ça. Voilà, comme ça je peux pousser de plus loin. Mais du coup là je peux plus pousser. Hop. Oh fuck, c'est pas suffisant. Parce que là, 1, 2, 3, 4. On va pas pousser. Là j'en ai un truc de balle. Là je peux pousser que de 1. C'est pas assez pour aller là. Mais je pouvais pas le pousser tout à l'heure ça. Mais je crois par contre on peut pas croiser les chemins. Ah mais du coup je l'ai trop poussé. Maintenant. Oh, ça me saoule. Voilà. Et toujours plus de primo. 2, 4, 6... Et 110 primo. Ok. Je commence à me refaire un petit stock de vœux. « 42. Bien. Ouais, ça c'était en matchmaking. Faut que je fasse jusqu'à 6000. Pour avoir tous les récompenses. Je sais pas ce qu'il faut faire, mais je fais rien en chant. Je suis player 4. Bon super, ça commence bien. Tiens, casse-toi. Je me suis pris rien. Super, je suis tout seul.
Take it easy. Take it easy. Really?
Putain.
Take it easy. Take it easy.
Dommage. On va y arriver pour nous. « 1200. En plus, j'ai 3500. Faut que je le fasse 2 fois, 3 fois. J'aime pas trop les trucs en matchmaking, je trouve ça un peu chiant en vrai. Mais ça donne tellement de primo. Oh, c'est moi le premier. Bah non. Pourquoi c'est marqué que tout le monde avait rejoint mon monde? Je vais Xinchu avec son skin.
Body and mind. Faster.
Oh fuck.
Time to act.
Bah, je me suis fait toucher par du vent. Ça me fume les déplacements.
Not good. Body and mind.
Oh. Fini premier. Ça m'a même donné un succès, je crois. Ah, c'est là. Ok, j'ai tout eu. Impeccable. Maintenant, il me reste 2 défis comme ça. Je vais aller les faire. Puis on aura fini le festival des lanternes. Toutes les quêtes, tous les défis. En plus, on aura tout fait en stream. Ça, c'est cool. Encore un plus 60 primo. Choisir le niveau. Oh, il n'y a pas de point de TP à côté celui-là. Je crois que l'XP du pass, enfin du truc, c'est tout en solo. Ça t'en donne pas en matchmaking. Bon, ça c'est cool en vrai. Un dirigeable? Oh la flemme. C'est où je dois aller? C'est là. Oh, je suis obligé de passer à côté.
Gotcha. Our bond is strong. Lightning, whirling snow.
Ça. Hop. Hop. Parfait. Choisir le niveau. Ah bah tout est fait. Bon. Et voilà, tout est fait à fond. Tout est validé. C'est parfait. Encore pas mal de primo. I don't know what you want. My love, you feel like I do right now. Ok, arrêtez, hop. On va se trouver un petit coin sympa. Là, ça a l'air cool. Il y a un fungus.
Quietly. Strike a pose. Dissipate. My apologies. Ta, ta, ha. Ha. Yeah. Ta. Collecting rare and exquisite treasures. Yes, this seems suitably sophisticated.
Il y a quelque chose là-dedans? Ah bah non. Hop, on se met là. Et on va faire ça. Normalement, ils donnent des persos. Tous ces persos-là. Bon, ils sont au minimum. Hein. Limite, ma Furina et Ilan, vaut mieux que je prenne la mienne. Si jamais je les prends. Et donc là, ce donjon est extrêmement chaotique. Son champ de bataille est en constante évolution. Lorsque le PV d'un personnage de l'équipe augmente ou diminue, son taux critique augmente. Faites attention à l'état des personnages. Et éradiquez vos ennemis petit à petit. Je vais essayer ça. Ah, il y a 4 tours. Du coup, faut que je choisisse 4 persos, je vois. Ah d'accord, je peux même pas prendre mes personnages, c'est que les personnages qui donnent. Non, si j'aurais pas dû prendre Casio ou Bennett.
Let's dance. Coming through. Service with the
Silence!
Right now. Emerge. Right here.
Be sanctified.
Ready, steady, go!
Bow your head.
Nothing lasts forever. Right now. Emerge. Right here. Ha!
Silence!
Sign here, please! I'll protect us.
Emerge. Right here.
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humbled.
Je peux en choisir que 2. Qu'est-ce que je veux faire? En vrai, je pense dégager Neuvillette et Yaimiko pour eux deux.
Let's dance. That's that. Let's do it.
Rain cutter. Step right up. Here comes the finale. Now disappear. Step right.
Oh putain.
Rain out. Mine's your fate. Witness the power.
Sign here, please.
And voila! Let's get this show on the road. Step right up.
Moi, j'aurais jamais le temps de le tuer. Oh, faut le faire en avancée pour avoir les primos. Après, on s'en fout. Oh, bah tiens, je vais le faire en avancée. Alors, qui je commence? Faisons différemment. Il y a Himiko, Kazuha, toi et toi. Oh, du coup, je m'en fous de le faire en pro.
Wind strike. As one with wind and cloud.
Emerge. Right now. Right here. Ready, steady, go! Hey, watch the packages! That! Come on out. A sight to behold. Emerge. I'll protect us. Right here, right now.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Emerge.
Wind strider.
Coming through.
Ok. En vrai, je pense que Dia par rapport à mon gameplay sera mieux. Et Xinchu. Du coup, je remplace. Hop, je vais enlever tout le monde. Je vais mettre Dia first. Xinchu, Kirara. Barbara.
Let the show begin.
No, my sword! Let me weave you a bird. Buckle up! Huh. Ha! Huh. Cha! Cha! You're dead meat!
That! Come on! We can do it!
Huh?
Je vais pas prendre Barbara.
No, my sword! Rain cutter!
Coming through! Service with a spot!
Cha! Cha! Cha!
Bon, elle manque de recharge d'énergie un peu, elle.
Gloves off!
Coming through! I'll protect us. Ready, steady, go!
Let's get it on! Hi! No, my sword! Witness the power! Hi! Cha! Ha! Hi! Cha! Huh! Look alive! Ha! You're dead meat! Rain cutter!
That! Sign here, please!
Previously Gilan. Hop. Previously Gilan. Xinchu qui heal. Et Kazuha.
Let's get down to business.
Let me weave you a
Wind strider. Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
busted. Here comes the catch.
Let's begin.
C'est fini. Navia Furina, trop fort. Hop, hop, hop. Donc je mets Navia Furina. J'ai plus de healer. Ça c'est problématique. Ah si, je peux me servir de Furina comme healer au pire. Petit hop, parce que voilà. Et Miko. Hop. Hop.
Time to shine!
Let's get it on! Hi! Gloves off!
Right now, emerge. This one's got your name on it! A proper send-off! From the steam... Let the world come alive! Right now, nothing lasts forever. Emerge, right here.
Ça c'est fait. Choisir le niveau. Ah c'est fini? Ok. On va next. Là c'est les attaques plongeantes. Je tente des trucs.
You are not welcome.
Rain cutter! Ha! Teamwork is trick!
Here you are. Scatter.
Stray clouds converge! Careful. You're coming as foretold. Dance with me!
Everybody stand back! Witness the power of Gugwa! The show's only just begun!
A process of elimination.
Seize the skies!
C'est fini. Ok. Oh, je peux pas prendre les deux. Il va falloir un... Furiously... Bon, je sais pas pourquoi Yaka parce que bon j'ai le chaud so. Furiously... 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 Quoi? Quoi et toi?
Can't handle your drink. Rain outlines your fate. Let me...
Stray clouds converge!
A moment, please. Have a safe trip.
Skyward! Seize the skies!
No, my sword! Yeah! Diana special!
Let's begin.
Casual et gaming. Hop. Hop hop. Alors je vais prendre gaming casual. Voilà.
I'm going in! On a rock! Look at you!
Clouds high. The birds come.
Congratulations! Mighty mythical beast!
one with wind and cloud.
Up to it, Manzai. Alley-oop.
Ok, je suis explosé. Je vais prendre Xiao. Et... Fischl. Et là je me fais une team. Xiao. Kazuha. Fischl. Bon, c'est le dernier tour en plus.
Fallen leaves, adorn my...
By royal decree.
Sorry, pal. Many happy returns.
Midnight Phantasmagoria. Ha.
Disappear! Worthless! Worthless!
Qui est pas mal. Hop. Et donc là, déclencher une réaction évaporation fonte. D'accord. Évaporation fonte. Donc il faut obligatoirement un feu. Allez. Allez, allez. C'est parti pour la baston. Quoi?
Say cheese! Breaking news! Let's light it up, everybody!
Quietly now. Game's up. Fun so. Yeah. Make way for the Adeptus.
Gotcha. Hold that pose.
Oh mais pourquoi ça fait ça?
Say cheese.
Mais j'appuie juste sur feu.
Busted. Here comes the catch. Seize the skies.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's light it up.
Quietly now.
Hold that pose.
Oh mais ça me fait chier ce truc là. Pourquoi ça fait ça?
Hard hitting
No.
Je comprends pas comment ça marche.
Things are about to get dicey. Busted.
I'm going in.
Stray clouds converge. Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over.
Say cheese.
Riveting.
Mais bordel de cul.
At least I
Mais putain de merde.
everything.
Busted. How was I so...
Bon, Charlotte, tu sais quoi? Va te faire foutre. Voilà. Je vais prendre ça. Et puis voilà.
Everybody stand.
Quietly now. Things are about to get...
Shower me with praise. Let my name echo in.
Yeah. Skyward. Make way for the Adeptus.
instinct. Game's up. Fun's over. Let's light it up. Skyward.
Let the world collide!
Ah voilà. Évaporation fonte, merde. Un point à feu. Peut-être à l'hydro, j'aurais peut-être pas dû prendre. Voyons, tac. Mettre Ayato. Je vais remettre elle.
Want a taste of my hammer?
Time to shine! Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
The depth's back!
Skyward! Stray clouds converge!
Let the world collide! Nice and spicy! You're toast!
Cascade!
Feu. Il faut du feu. Pigiller. Lumia j'aime bien. Avec Silan c'est fort. Et si je la combine?
Here comes the catch.
Time for a light show! Goes Bishop down!
Everybody stand back!
Uphill battle!
Things are about to get dicey.
Ah c'est fini. Ok, Ganyu c'est bien. Ah il a eu là. Alors c'est le dernier tour, je vais mettre Yuimiya. Ganyu.
Allow me! Covenant of the deep!
Kamisato Suyu!
No touching! All hail! Fire hazard! Here come the fireworks! Access denied!
Be still. The depth's back.
Torrent, bring refuge! Time for a light show! This is long overdue. Born of ice and frost.
Bon, ok. Pas le temps de mettre une attaque chargée, c'est fini. Choisir le niveau. Oh, ça donne 100 primo à chaque fois. Du coup, il y a 500 primo à récup. Il suffit d'infliger des dégâts élémentaires. Bebu Raiden, évidemment. Avec sa comparse. Xinshu et elle. Sur un bon truc là. Sur un bon truc.
Right now. Right here. Covenant of the Deep! Rain Cutter! Emerge. A sight to behold. Right here, right now.
Illusion shattered! Inazuma shines eternal! Ha! Shine down!
A fresh billowing surge! Right here, right now. Nothing lasts forever. Rain outlines your fate. Witness the...
Now you shall perish!
Oh, Naïda. Enyoula. Je peux faire une compo avec Naïda. Mais du coup, elle aurait pas de sens dans la compo. Bon, tant pis, je vais y aller comme ça.
No, my sword! Let me weave you. Turn, bring refuge! The Temple of Wisdom! Right here. Emerge. I'm always watching. Right now, right here. Emerge. Committed to memory. Allow me. Rain Cutter. Right here, right now. Emerge. Right here. Sharing my knowledge. Billowing surge. Rain outlines your... Right now. Nothing lasts forever. Grow, grow, grow. Let me weave you a verse. Committed to memory. Right here, right now. Emerge. Grow, grow, grow.
Hop, oh j'aime bien Kitching. Et... ouais, elle allait bien. Si je fais une compo Kitching, toi... ah du coup j'ai bouffé mes 2 healers. Je suis trop con. C'est pas grave, on va juste faire énormément de dégâts.
Beg for mercy. Freeze to the core.
This way, turn a little. The Temple of Wisdom.
Seize the skies. Crush. Beg for mercy.
Don't blink. Nowhere to hide.
Skyward.
Merde.
Incoming.
Make way for the adept. Shudder. Flood of frost. Crush. Derivative.
With sword comes shadow.
Ayato Kazuha. Bon, il me faut un healer quand même. Bon, en termes DPS, je suis bien. Si je mets Raiden, Kazuha, toi et toi.
Stand with me. I'll settle this.
Stray clouds converge.
Clouds high. The birds...
Torn to oblivion.
There is no escape!
Fallen leaves, adorn my...
Riveting! Skyward! Seize the skies!
Dissipate! Out of my way!
Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion shattered! Skyward! Scatter! Stray clouds converge!
Clouds high, the birds call!
I'll settle this!
Torn to oblivion! Shine down!
As one with wind and cloud!
Skyward! Scatter! Make way for the Adeptus!
Stand with me! Out of my way!
There is no escape! Now you shall perish!
Allez, le dernier. Déclencher un élément lié avec le dendron. Alors attendez. Eh oh. Alors, lié avec le dendron, donc il me faut déjà un perso de dendron. Elle est bien, elle aussi. Et un healer. Ouais. Ok, Saino peut être pas mal, avec elle en support. Ou alors Yao Yao. Mais il me manque un hydro. Vaut mieux que je prenne elle. Alors du coup si je prends Saino elle, je mets elle en support et elle.
Your sins weigh upon your soul. You stand condemned.
Stand with me. I'll settle this.
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
Nowhere to run. Judgment is upon you.
Al-Etam et Furina. Et je peux faire une compo. Bah, Al-Etam, Milan, Furina. J'ai pas de healer. Bah. peine.
Let my name echo in some. This way, pretty little. Make yourselves at home.
Busted. Here comes the catch.
Defract!
Your journey ends here.
Let the world come alive. Committed to memory.
Quietly now. Things are about to get...
Flicker.
Ok, je vais prendre un healer. Et je vais prendre... Ok.
Shower me with praise. Let my name echo in song. You, Gray.
Scatter!
Don't blink. Hey! Cut to the chase. Ha. Yeah. Hit. Now get it, you, Gray. Oh, yeah. Incoming. Huh?
Flicker.
Ah, yeah, don't be scared. Strike a pose.
Dance with me.
Time to shine. Ah.
Les dégâts d'exubérance, c'est vraiment une folie. Ah, c'est fini? Très bien. Ah bah je suis plus assis. Comment ça se fait? Donc je suis niveau 16. 22. Tiens, je veux voir. Je veux voir. Parce qu'ici, je rappelle que j'ai une petit assez énorme. Que je n'ai toujours pas eu de 5 étoiles. Donc je suis à 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 79. Non, 74. Moi je ne sais plus. Et bah toujours pas. Boutique, primo, plus 4 encore. Donc on a eu 5 aujourd'hui, pas mal. Et on en a 46. J'en voudrais une petite centaine pour pouvoir pull tranquillement Shenhe. Ah, et la 2 points. Enfin, la phase 2 arrive bientôt. Parce que je vois que la bannière se termine dans 1 jour et 6 heures. Donc mercredi, il y a la prochaine phase. Ça, c'est cool. Prochaine phase, c'est... Je ne sais plus. Éliminer une fois 4 ennemis en 2 secondes grâce à l'exubérance. Voilà, faut que je fasse 5 fois. Annuler la dissimulation au moins 2 fois de structure primale à l'aide de stimulation. Ok. Ok. Oui, je voulais voir les paniers. Pourquoi je m'en souviens plus? C'est des persos que j'ai dit qui m'intéressaient pas, donc j'allais pouvoir mettre de côté. Naïda, c'est tout de suite. Xiao et Yaemiko, oui c'est ça. Même les 4 étoiles sont pas vraiment intéressants. Donc il y a 0 pool qui partira sur ces bannières là. Cette arme là, la poule alors qu'elle est dans la bannière standard. Voilà. Donc sur Genshin, tout ce qu'il nous reste à faire, c'est la quête d'histoire. Ça, je les ai toujours pas fini. Je les finirai en stream un jour, quand j'aurai la motivation. Mais bon, c'est pas tout de suite. Je vais changer, tac, je vais mettre en intermission. Je vais aller sur Honkai pour la fin du stream, pour vous montrer ce que j'ai fait. De toute façon, j'ai plus rien à faire sur Genshin. Je réfléchis juste avant. On a fait les 2 événements, ce que je voulais principalement, à fond. Donc ouais. Ouais, ce qui me resterait à faire éventuellement, c'est dépenser mes résines, mais bon. Osef un peu tout de suite. Honkai Star Rally. Hop. Je veux juste vous montrer l'avancée de ma... Black Swan. Je me suis fait une to-do list aussi. Je vais vous montrer. Plus capture de fenêtre. Fenêtre 3. Ça va pas. Tac, je vais juste cacher ça 2 minutes. Ok. Pas de panique, pas de panique. Hop, je vais faire comme ça. Je vais la descendre. Hop, comme ça, je suis devant. Ok, puis vous voyez tout. C'est parfait. Donc, je me suis donné plusieurs objectifs. Donc pour Black Swan, il me manque plus que l'orbe planaire. Pour Kafkov, je vais farmer le nouveau set. Attendez, je lance le jeu. Et je vais faire les cavernes de la corrosion pour Bailou et le pionnier en même temps. C'est physique et healer. Et je vais essayer d'avoir plus de résistance aux effets pour Bailou. Parce que je me rends compte que j'ai vraiment du mal contre certains gros boss. Parce que ma Bailou se fait cesser. Donc je vais y mettre beaucoup de rés aux effets. Ma Shuyi, je vais lui mettre le code de lumière de Misha. Et du coup, elle aura des... Donc des coups critiques après avoir lancé son ulti. Donc je mettrai un corps dégâts critiques. Je vais essayer de bulle Misha aussi qui est pas mal. Ting Yun. Inhibitant le Nike, il faudrait que je fasse. Et améliorer Topaz et Comty. Voici ce que je me suis fixé comme... objectif. Bon après c'est sur le long terme, hein. C'est pas, je vais pas tout faire ça demain quoi. Resurgence du chaos. Oh ça a été... Quick qui m'a envoyé un message. Dispo l'ami, j'ai besoin de conseils pour mon stream. Quel genre de conseils? Ok. Oula. Ah oui, j'ai des succès que j'ai gardés pour vous montrer aussi. Succès. Donc j'ai eu érudit, 80 éléments de lecture à bord de Lyofu. Un petit coin de paradis, j'ai eu toutes les langues spatiales à Penacony. Et Peggy 18. Entrée dans l'auberge Chokmar. Pour la première fois. Les optimisations du jeu. Bon. Et du coup, ma petite Black Swan. 3300 HP, 3200 d'attaque, c'est bien. 139 de vitesse, c'est bien. Coup critique, dégâts critiques, on s'en fout. Effet de rupture, il y en a un petit peu. Chance d'appliquer les effets, 123. C'est 120 qu'il faut. Pile. Plus, je suis pas sûr que ce soit utile. Et donc la seule chose qui me manque, déjà c'est finir de up ces traces. J'ai déjà pas mal avancé en vrai. Et la relique, celle-là, donc l'arbre planaire. J'ai pas grand chose d'intéressant. Il me faut attaque pourcentage. C'est tout. En vrai. Non, j'aimerais bien attaque pourcentage, effet de rupture. Peut-être un PV pourcentage aussi pour qu'elle soit un peu plus tanky. Et puis je pense que ce serait pas mal. Pour Kafka. Tiens, je vais prendre Harlan. Hop. Alors pour Kafka, il me faut un set comme ça. Pareil, avec beaucoup de vitesse et d'attaque. Celui-ci peut être bien. Elle n'a pas besoin d'énormément de choses d'appliquer les effets. Donc ce qui la rend assez facile à build. 7. Je peux lui mettre celui-là. Et pareil, ouais, c'est attaque pourcentage, Kafka. Oh, c'est le même. Il y a plus d'attaque flat, moins de défense, plus de dégâts critiques, moins de chances d'appliquer les effets. Plus d'attaque flat, ça donne plus d'attaque du coup, avec les pourcentages. Après, ouais, avoir de la raise aux effets peut être pas mal non plus. Et là, il me faudrait des bots de vitesse. Avec attaque pourcentage. Donc, j'ai pas les bots. Et pour les artefacts, je crois que j'en ai 0. Ouais. Parce que c'est le truc... Je sais plus comment ça s'appelle. Moi, j'appelle ça Golemon, mais c'est pas ça. Non, j'en ai 0. Ok, donc il manquerait ça pour Kafka. Lui mettre, voir si les stats ont augmenté ou baissé. Le petit Nisha qui est pas mal. Son code de lumière, c'est quoi déjà? 15% de crit après l'ulti pendant 2 tours. Et 28% d'effet de rupture. C'est bien sur Shui ça. Parce que ma Shui... Elle est là. Elle a 57. Ouais, mais elle a pas énormément de taux critique non plus. Ouais, faudrait que je farme encore. J'ai mis un truc un peu à l'arrache. Je l'ai fait un peu vite fait. Ça, c'est bien. En vrai, ça c'est bien. Ça, du coup, je voudrais mettre dégâts critiques. Ça, il m'en faudrait avec chance de coup critique. Et ça... Bah ça, le truc, c'est que j'ai pas eu de chance. La chance de coup critique, c'est pas fait up. Et après, je me demande s'il faudrait pas que je change ça aussi. On va dire... Space Ceiling Station. Donc ça. C'est, on va dire, la base pour mettre sur les persos DPS. Qui permet d'avoir assez facilement le truc. Mais... je pourrais éventuellement lui mettre ça. Ça, le s'auto-inerte. Augmente les coups critiques de 8. Et ça augmente les dégâts de son ulti et de son attaque de suivi. Ça peut être pas mal. Ça augmente les dégâts critiques de 16. Et ça donne beaucoup de taux critiques en entrée de combat. Donc ouais. Donc elle forcément on lui a mis ça le s'auto inerte. Mais c'est pareil, j'ai pas eu de chance. Hein. Taux critique 2,5. Taux critique 2,9. Oh ces bots ils sont nuls. Je pourrais les changer. Et encore j'ai mis chance de coup critique là. Je devrais plutôt mettre dégâts critiques. Mais il me faut un chance de taux crit. Là j'ai pas de chance de taux crit. Là j'ai pas de dégâts critiques. Ouais, encore beaucoup de farming de reliques. Hein. J'ai aussi fait des teams. En mode les teams que... Donc ça c'est quand même ma main team. Celle que je joue, que j'aime bien. Ça ce serait une team secondaire. En mode full attaque de suivi. Avec topaz, ratio et chouillis. Et là ce serait une team donc inhibiteur Lunae. Lunae. Avec full support. Donc ouais. Ça c'est la team secondaire actuelle entre guillemets. C'est les persos qui sont build. Ça c'est de la merde. Ça c'est quand je farm. Pour farmer la caverne de la corrosion pour Kafka. Je mets Kafka, le pionnier, topaz. Et je mets Lyosha. Je prends un Lyosha qui fait le taf. Ah, les points ont été reset. J'irai en refaire. Donc c'est le monde 8. Pour Kafka, c'est ça. Glamos. Moi j'appelle ça Golemon. Bref. Donc j'augmente de 12 l'attaque. Mais je sais pas si par exemple, imaginons que j'ai 140 de vitesse. Est-ce que ça va me donner genre 14%, genre ouais, 13 ou 14% de dégâts? Ou c'est à soit 12, soit 18. Donc il te faut soit 135. C'est pas clair. Parce que monter à 160, c'est chaud. Le code de lumière de Kafka permet de monter de 15, on va dire, de vitesse. Donc 160 moins 15, faudrait atteindre 145. 140... Oh, en vrai c'est faisable. Faudrait ouais, 146, 147 parce que bon c'est 4,8 c'est pas 5. Et du coup avec 147 plus le code de lumière en combat j'atteindrai les 18%. Va falloir que je note dans un coin toutes les stats de Kafka. Enfin toutes les stats importantes. Voilà, avec beaucoup d'effets de rupture. Regarde. Puis marquer les stats optimales, on va dire. 3007 d'attaque, c'est bien. On va monter à 3008. Bon, il n'y a pas grand chose. Avoir plus de 3000 HP, c'est le minimum. 1000 de défense, pareil, c'est le minimum. Pour survivre. Parce que là, j'ai 125. 125 plus 15. Je monte à 140. Je monte à 140 hors combat. En combat. C'est pareil, il faut que j'y mette un peu plus de vitesse. Parce que je me rends compte qu'elle joue pas assez souvent du coup maintenant. Parce que les mobs ont de plus en plus de vitesse aussi. Alors je sais pas si c'est... genre les mobs qui ont plus de vitesse. Ou si c'est parce que vu que j'ai un niveau d'aventure élevé, les mobs ont plus de stats. Enfin, c'est sûr qu'ils ont plus de stats, mais... je dois améliorer mes persos en conséquence, quoi. Ah oui, du coup j'ai le code de lumière. J'ai réussi à pull. 42 chances d'appliquer les effets. Puis bon, les cumuls de prophétie, tout. Ignore la défense, c'est cool. C'est fort. Du coup, ça m'a permis de monter au 123. Facilement. Ah ouais, je l'ai mis niveau 80 là. Mais je l'ai pas build. Je savais pas comment le build. Ça me saoule un peu en vrai. Elle, j'ai mis ça. Augmente les PV du porteur, augmente les soins prodigués du porteur. Oh, le porteur utilise sa compétence. Oh, elle est pas trop mal up en vrai. Ouais, c'est des artefacts que je pourrais encore améliorer, mais... comme c'est pas le perso principal que j'utilise, c'est ok. Elle est E6, oui, aussi. Elle est E6 aussi. J'ai mis le compte de Gépard. Merde. Chaque fois, je me fais avoir. Donc, ma petite chouïque. Donc, ça va être remplacé par le compte de Micha. Pareil, trace bien up. C'est pour ça aussi que j'avais plus de thunes. Tous les persos ont des traces bien up. Bon, à part lui. Mais lui, j'ai pas fond. Elle. Bon, il me reste encore quelques trucs. Elle, c'est bientôt up à fond. Elle, c'est 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 presque up à fond. Elle aussi. Elle aussi. Bon, elle, je me suis pas trop intéressé. Bon, puis là, les persos, je les ai pas up, je les ai pas touchés. Mais ouais, ratio, je vois le nombre de dégâts qu'il fait là. Ça peut être pas mal. Ah, faut que je regarde. J'ai pas regardé. Parce qu'il y a un nouveau set à Penacony. Et je me dis qu'il peut être bien pour Topaz et Conti. Tiens, je vais aller sur le site que le gars il m'avait donné là. Où est-ce que c'est mes favoris? Le favori liste. Bah c'est où? Autre favori? Ah oui. Je sais pas pourquoi c'est dans un truc à part. Bon c'est Kafka mais je peux voir tous les autres caractères. Guidwen.gg. Faudrait que je le retienne. Ah oui, puis le prochain truc, il y a Archeron et Aventurine qui arrivent. Ah, puis après, il y a Sparkle, oui, aussi. Donc là, je voulais voir Topaz et Conti. Elle est là. Montre-moi. Ok, build and team. Ah ouais, Pioneer Driver of Death Water. Et il y a même The Ash Blazing Kranjuk. Ouais, je m'en doutais. Je m'en doutais, je m'en doutais. Il a fait tomber sa pomme. Donc, tac, Penacony. Donc normalement il y a plusieurs cavernes de la corrosion qui traînent. Non, il n'y en a qu'une. C'est le calice. Donc il y a ça. Augmente les chances de coup critique de 4%. Les dégâts critiques infligés par le porteur aux ennemis affectés par au moins 2-3 malus augmentent de 12%. Effet susnommé. Mais du coup, c'est où l'autre? Ah, c'est là, je crois. Non, c'est pas là. Merde. C'est au lieu fou. Bah ouais, c'est ça. Je suis bête. Donc, augmente les dégâts de l'attaque de suivi. Donc, ça augmenterait les dégâts de Comty. Augmente l'attaque du porteur. Chaque attaque de suivi qui inflige... Ah. Augmente de 6% pour chaque attaque de suivi qui inflige des dégâts. Cet effet peut être cumulable 8 fois. Ouais, donc tu peux avoir énormément d'attaques. Mais le truc, c'est que... Parce que du coup, si je mets le 7 qui donne des... Enfin, qui augmente les dégâts critiques par rapport au malus, bah il me faut un... Un perso qui inflige des malus. Ça met beaucoup ratio avec elle. Donc c'est ce que j'ai fait, ratio topaz. Ouais. Et du coup, je vais voir. Est-ce que Shui... Ça n'a pas changé aussi du coup. Shui, elle est là. Build and review. Non, c'est toujours Genius of Canyon Stars. Par contre, ils mettent Talia Kingdom of Banditry. Ouais, ça augmente l'effet de rupture de 16%. Mais il faut avoir 145 de speed pour avoir 20% d'effet de rupture en plus. Mais 145, c'est trop énorme. C'est ce que j'ai avec Kafka actuellement. En combat. Non, même pas, j'ai 140. Du coup, j'ai mis Spacing Station, mais je ne proc pas le deuxième 12%. En vrai, je me demande si je devrais pas y mettre un Inert Salsoto. Ouais, la chute d'un haillon pour Shuei, mais bon, je sais pas. Pourquoi The Mall Welcome You est mieux que... Une promesse indélébile. Donc le conte de Micha. Ok. Ok. 15. Ce serait mieux comme ça. Donc là c'est pour Shuei. Et les teams c'est généralement mono quantum. Hein. Mais moi je suis pas fan. Caractère. Ouais du coup. Pioneers, Driver of Death Water. Qui debuff required. Mais... Genre là par exemple, elle n'applique pas de debuff. Je sais pas si c'est marqué en gros. Je vais regarder sur Honkai, ce sera plus simple pour penser. Parce que du coup, pour ma team, si je mets ça, je suis obligé d'avoir des persos qui appliquent des debuffs. Donc ça n'applique pas de debuff. Je cherche l'énergie. Talent. Ça applique reconnaissance de dette, mais ça donne pas de debuff. Après, qu'est-ce qu'ils appellent un debuff? Par exemple, là. Il applique un malus. Est-ce qu'un malus et un debuff c'est pareil? Oh, je sais pas du coup. Parce que du coup, faut... ça c'est quoi? Montre l'effet de rupture. Du coup, faut que je mette soit ça. Soit l'autre que j'ai jamais farmé. Pour ça que je l'ai pas. Ouais. C'est compliqué. C'est compliqué. Qu'est-ce qu'ils appellent un debuff? Parce que par exemple, je sais que des debuffs, elle en met à l'appel avec son talent. Réduction d'attaque, réduction de défense, réduction de vitesse. Pour moi, ça, c'est des debuffs. Mais pour Shui, par exemple, son talent. Ah non, réduire la robustesse. Ouais. Je la trouve stylée, Shui, mais vraiment. D'ailleurs, je sais pas où est-ce qu'elle prenne. Parce que je la vois pas. Quand le folio fou. Au jardin de Buffan, il y a que Wowo et Anya. Mais on trouve pas Shui. Oh, j'ai pas vu Jaster là. Moi je parle, je regarde ce que je veux faire, mais. Faut que j'y aille. Ouais, donc là il y a Wowo et Anya. D'ailleurs, j'ai remarqué aussi qu'il n'y a pas de son. Ça, c'est un autre problème. Enfin, il n'y a pas de son du jeu, mais bon. Comme on n'a pas joué, on s'en fout. Bon, du coup. Bah, c'était cool. Quitter, hop. Moi, je suis content parce qu'on a vraiment tout fait sur Genshin. On a fait le festival des lanternes à fond. On a fait le nouvel événement K-pop. Tout ça, ça a pu nous donner 5 vues en plus. Seulement. Bon, c'est toujours ça, on prend. Puis bon, je vous ai montré aussi ce que j'ai fait sur Honkai hors stream. Du coup, bah voilà, j'espère que le stream vous a plu. N'hésitez pas à passer sur YouTube pour avoir toutes les rediffusions. Toutes les rediffusions des lives, ils sont. Tout est sur YouTube. La prochaine fois, on fera... Je sais pas. Je sais pas quoi faire. Parce que sur Genshin, j'ai tout fait. Sur Honkai, j'ai rien à faire. Si on ira peut-être sur Honkai faire des quêtes du monde. C'est des quêtes qui vont assez vite. Donc ouais, on fera peut-être ça. Et tac, du coup, n'hésitez pas à suivre sur Twitter pour être... Oh putain, je l'ai mal écrit. Sur Twitter pour être averti des lives. Donc voilà, j'annonce toujours mes lives sur Twitter. Et puis bah, si vous êtes sur YouTube, n'hésitez pas à passer sur la chaîne Twitch. C'est twitch.tv/xAurelien_. Voilà. N'hésitez pas à passer, follow, faire un petit coucou, ça fait plaisir. Et puis sur ce, normalement, demain matin je peux stream. Oui. Demain je peux... Après j'aurais pu caler des streams le soir, là il n'y a plus le LEC. Mais... bah j'ai plus rien à faire. Parce que sur Genshin, qu'est-ce que je vais faire sur Genshin? La quête du monde c'est chiant. Ah, il y a la quête d'histoire à faire aussi, oui. Ah, il y aura peut-être ça un soir. Peut-être ce soir, peut-être demain soir, on verra. Peut-être mercredi. Non, mercredi soir c'est la LFL, jeudi soir c'est la LFL. Je crois que mercredi matin, jeudi matin je peux pas stream. Et vendredi... Vendredi matin? Oh. Ah, après je peux peut-être caler un stream dans l'après-midi. À voir. Bon, après il faut voir ce que j'ai à faire aussi. Et le contenu qui sera rajouté. Parce qu'il y a, s'il y a 0 contenu sur la phase 2 d'ajouter, je n'aurai absolument rien à faire. Et ça c'est triste. Bon après je pourrais toujours faire du League of Legends éventuellement. Je suis éclaté mais c'est pas grave. Bon bref, ça fait encore 5 minutes que je parle en plus. Sur ce je vous souhaite une bonne journée, je vous dis à la prochaine. Et puis ciao ciao.